Hello everyone, and welcome back to Wonderland Explores.
Today takes us to Universal Orlando Resort. We haven't been here in a while, and there's a lot that's going on here. So we're doing a two-park day. We're going to Islands of Adventure, then we're gonna check out Universal Orlando, because why?
Why?
We're gonna check out the brand new annual pass holder exclusives. Woo! So we have some food, we have some special surprises for that, and then we have Halloween Horror Nights coming up. So this is gonna be the first time that we have ever done Halloween Horror Nights. So you guys are gonna be sharing that experience with us. So we're gonna share a little bit of like the updates that are going on. They just released the merchandise. It's crazy. Lots that's going on here at Universal Orlando. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Come along with us as we explore.
One of the cool perks that you get with your annual pass right now is the red carpet treatment. So instead of having to wait in these long lines, you can hop on over to Islands of Adventure and have the red carpet rolled out for you so you can get in just like that.
And within just seconds, we're in Islands of Adventure. I have to say, I really love this annual pass holder entrance. I know Disney has something similar, but this one's really fun. You're kind of like, it's off in the corner, and it just gives you this sort of like exclusive vibe. You walk right in, no lines, no wait. Just is awesome. So first up today, we are going to head into the Lost Continent to check out the brand new Halloween Horror Nights 2022 merchandise. I'm really excited for this. This is gonna be our first Halloween Horror Nights. I'm a bit of a scaredy cat. I'm not sure how this is gonna go for me. I'm a little bit nervous, but we're looking forward to it. So this year's Halloween Horror Nights runs from October 2nd to, of course, Halloween, October 31st, and the theme this year is Universal Monsters Legends Collide. So it's Dracula versus the werewolf versus the mummy. How epic is that? I think it's a really cool theme, and they've confirmed that that will be a house this year at Halloween Horror Nights. That's the first confirmed house. There's been a bunch of other like speculative houses. There's one that's for Stranger Things apparently. There's even gonna be like an artist house that features The Weeknd. I believe in the past they had like Alice Cooper, which that would have been kind of cool. I don't know where they're gonna go with The Weeknd, but it all just sounds neat. I'm looking forward to it. But to kick things off, we're here to see the brand new merch they just came out with. So they announced the theme, they announced the house, and they announced the merch. So let's get into Lost Continent and go check it out.
The name of the shop, All Hallows Hula Boutique. That is hilarious and right up our alley.
Yeah, I love all things tiki, so this is gonna be fantastic. It's also important to note, this is the only location in all of Islands of Adventure that you can find Halloween Horror Nights merch. So let's get in there and check this out.
Oh my gosh.
And we start off with Hula Frankenstein. Walking through the shop now, we're first met by this awesome, I guess you could call this a hula, horse-drawn, but now motorized hearse. You got the werewolf up here. Love like the 50s hot rod theming of this. Look at that. How neat is that? He's got the log stick shift right there. Up on top, and he's got the blower. And in the back, look at the huge exhaust stacks too they even put back there too. You got the surfboards on the side. Oh, this is so cool. This reminds me of like the Munsters coach, and also the Dragula that George Barris used to make. Like those, I've always wanted to own one of them. I just think this is so cool.
Drinks, anybody? Drinks.
We found the proprietor of this shop, Mr. Creature from the Black Lagoon. He's holding it down. He's got his tiki mugs back there. He's ready to make you a cocktail of your choice. I even like on the background, it's got the was that like the mermaid fish? You got like a mermaid back there? Look at that.
I like how it says Sea Rock City.
Oh yeah, there's a Sea Rock City. That is hilarious. Yeah, if you guys are from East Tennessee or have driven through East Tennessee, you are very well aware of what Sea Rock City is. This is classic Tiki at its finest. I love the adventure aspect of this. And we just noticed on these surfboards that they are aptly themed. Here is the creature from the Black Lagoon, tiki-ized, followed by the Wolf Man. And over here we have Frankenstein's monster and the Bride of Frankenstein. Oh, that's cool. And of course they have the candles. They have tons of merch in here. Wait a second. Is that Starman? What are you doing on there? And here we are, the reveal of the Halloween Horror Nights 2022 merchandise, Universal's Monsters. We have the classic black t-shirt here, and then they also are featuring an ornament for $20. The t-shirt's $28. If you're an annual pass holder, guess what? You get a discount.
Store was more my speed of like scariness.
I loved it. That place was fantastic. I love the theming, the whole tiki vibe they had going on there. Seeing the creature from the Black Lagoon being like the little shop proprietor, serving tiki drinks, cashing you out, being like, that was just awesome.
Yeah, like surfboards on the hearse, and then there's like, it was fun. Yeah.
And it's just the initial drop of the Halloween Horror Nights merch. So there was like a t-shirt and an ornament. And again, this is the only shop in all of Islands of Adventure that you can get it. You can go to the regular Universal Orlando side. There is other places to buy it over there. But, it's a t-shirt and ornament for now. You get discounts. It's just the beginning.
Yeah.
But they had plenty of Monsters merch in there. They had lunch boxes. They had t-shirts. I'm not like a huge horror fan, but I love like the classics, like the 50s, 60s kind of horror movies. Those were more my speed, and I think that's why I like this. I think it's a lot of fun. It's a little bit more friendly and not as horrifying. Let's put it that way. All right, so there is some things we did want to note about Halloween Horror Nights. If you want to come, you have to buy a separate ticket. They start at $73.99. They do offer like group discounts and other things. Just I would go on the Universal Hollywood Horror Nights website and check all that information out. They do list that they don't recommend the event for those 13 years and younger, or if you're just a giant scaredy cat like myself. I don't know why I'm going to put myself through this, but we are. If you're an annual pass holder at like the premier level, you do get a free ticket. So again, this is our first year coming to the event, so we asked about, well, when and how do we get our free ticket? I guess they announced the dates 1 month out from the actual event. So I think around like obviously August 1st, August 2nd, we'll probably learn more. We'll do an update at that time and then like maybe announce what date we're going to come to the event. It'd be kind of neat to like see you guys. Maybe we could run into each other.
Universal has come out with a new spring magnet, and of course we're going to go check it out and see what it looks like. You just have to present your annual pass and your ID. We're over at Islands of Adventure, so we're going to go check that out at Toon Extra. Now, if you're on the other side of the park at Universal Orlando, you're going to go to the annual pass lounge. Now that, unfortunately, is only available to 4. We're over here at Toon Extra. It's available till park close. So let's go check it out.
Toon Extra, I have to say I really like the magnets that we got. The process was so simple. We went in, we showed our annual pass, we got this awesome magnet, and like look at the details on this thing. It's got little crowns, they have like a little like ice cream bar on there, there's even a heart. Just a fun little thing to remind you of your day. Awesome experience as a pass holder here at Universal. I love these things. I love collecting them. I don't know. It is a spassin meatball today here in Florida. We're getting into the wet season. Oh. But speaking of spicy, for some special foods that are coming out as part of the pass holder exclusives here at Universal.
Yes, we're gonna try out Confisco. That's one of the places that you can go. We're gonna choose this because it's inside and it's cool today. But you also get like almost like exclusive seating. You get to sit upstairs, and then we're gonna try one of their, or maybe two of their exclusive items that they're offering.
Entering Confisco, I think they've had a situation here at the stairs. I don't know. It might be a little bit hard getting up to the second floor. So this is our first time eating in Confisco, and I have to say, this second floor lounge is so cool. I mean, it's a completely different vibe up here than it is downstairs. Like, look at these tough leather sofas. Yeah, it's kind of like a little explorer wall back there with the mask. And then, oh, look at this. This is kind of cool. It's the hat from the Cat in the Hat. It's awesome. Like, this whole upstairs area is so cool. Like, you could actually look out over the railing here, see the whole theme park and eat and have fun. This almost seems like it could be a private event space too. Totally, it would be awesome if you had a party here. And they have a larger indoor area with screens and like a whole little buffet line set up. This is so cool. And there's like a bar. This is like a bar behind us too. This is so neat. You would have never known this is up here. While we're waiting, I am noticing they have some special annual pass holder merchandise on display here. You have a very, very jazzy sort of baseball shirt inspired mannequin here. I love this. This is a little bit of a 90s throwback here. These fanny packs just crack me up. All right, so we did look at the menu. I think we're going to do a little bit of sharing today. So we asked the waiter what the best appetizer was, and he said the loaded nachos are very good. So we're going to start with the loaded nachos, and then we're going to try the pass holder exclusive Dan Dan Noodles, which are supposed to be a little spicy, have a little bit of a kick, but we heard really good things. The waiter said everybody that's had them so far has absolutely loved them. So I'm so excited to try these things out.
So up first, we're gonna try some of these delicious, well, they look delicious, nachos. Let's see if they taste delicious. They're actually really good. They have like refried beans and then the meat, it's all kind of there and together. We're gonna have the queso cheese, and it's almost like a green like jalapeno sauce. It kind of reminds me of like Chewy's creamy jalapeno dip, if you've ever had that before. The chips are really good as well. This is kind of light and refreshing for a nacho. I would give this like a 3 out of 5 for sure. Very good, very delicious.
So yeah, those are actually like pretty good nachos. I like the sauce that's on there. That kind of creamy jalapeno sauce is very tasty. The queso's fantastic. There's even some guacamole. I love the beans and even the ground beef that's on there. I would agree with you. I'd probably give this like a 3 out of 5. It's a pretty good dish. Not bad. Good shareable.
I'll have to say this dish looks delicious with the noodles and the beef, and then it has like those green onions, the bok choy. It looks yummy. So I'll try a little noodle, little beef, little bok choy. Okay, here we try that. Ooh. Okay, caught my breath there. This is actually like, it's very good, but it is very spicy. If you do not like spice, do not even try this. Ooh. It lingers. I think it's like the oil, the chili oil in it. I actually like the heat of it, but I wasn't expecting it to be this hot, but it's good. The beef here, it's very good. It's tender, it's thin, but it is like, it takes a minute to chew it up. The noodles are very good as well, and then the peanut comes in and kind of gives it a sweetness. I do like this dish too. I think like, I'm glad I definitely came in and tried it out. It is very fun and exciting. I would give this a 3.5 out of 5 stars. Very good. I also think this dish would be shareable.
On top of ramen, all covered in spicy sriracha sauce. You got me worried now.
It is good, but it's hot.
Okay. So first bite, I did not like this at all. It had a really weird, like, oily taste to it that I did not care for. But I took a few extra bites, and I think it got better. So I think for me, I'm gonna give this dish like a 2.5 out of 5. It's not horrible, but for me personally, it just has some weird oily taste and I just can't get past. But other than that, like, the noodles are very tasty. I love ramen. You can't beat that. I think if I came back here next time, I would get the udon noodles instead of this one. So I just walked out here on the balcony because I just had to show you guys, look at this view we've had the whole time we've been eating. There's Velocicoaster off in the distance, even Hogwarts. We will definitely be back here to Confisco. This place is awesome, and the service is just fantastic. Well, we have just left Islands of Adventure. Had a lot of fun today coming out, checking out all the different annual pass holder exclusives, the Halloween Horror Night stuff. It was just fantastic, and eating at Confisco, what'd you think?
I thought it was actually a really fun environment. It was cool and calm. I actually loved how you had your own little annual pass section, which is a fun touch and a nice treat for what you pay for.
Yeah, lots of new stuff for us today.
It was.
Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the update and all the tips that we offered here today. Just a great time overall. If you guys liked the video,
hit like and subscribe.
And as always, till next time, friends.
Bye. Hey, Kyle.
Hey.
What do you call a werewolf with no legs?
What do you call a werewolf with no legs?
Anything, because he can't chase you.
Hey, Shanae.
Hey.
Why did Dracula become a vegetarian?
Why?
Because he heard the steak was bad for his heart.